Brett, what house did you leave? Did you live in a doghouse, Brett?
Just gonna wait a minute, let a few people get on, and then we'll get started.
You got some of the opposite corners.
Yeah. Where is everybody?
We should land on like no.
Oh, there's one. Alright, that's all I needed. Just one to get started. Okay, guys. So we've got ourselves tonight 2 more cases of Ghostbusters.
Yo.
This is just the break that never stops. This is for this run that we've been doing. This is cases 17 and 18. Break is sponsored by Blowout Cards. Thank you to them as always. This is case 17. Cases were determined by my daughter, just like I always do. Let's see how we do tonight. And hopefully the video doesn't get too bad.
Ninja definitely doesn't.
Alright, let's drop this down. Slide them back.
No.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, ever since I started having the problems with the encoder that I was using, guess it's been a few weeks now, maybe a month, just haven't been able to get it back right. I've tried 3 different encoders, and even the one that I was using, I did what the people said to get around it, and it just was never the same. Alright, so we're just gonna run this like how most of the cases go, and see if this is the same way. Basically all it was is that the autograph was always on the left row, the sketch was always on the right row, so we always did the middle row first, and there's a sketch already, so that blows that one out of there. So depending on who's watching tonight, so what are we looking for in regards to the sketch artists? Yeah, that's always the biggest thing. One thing that I'm noticing right off the bat, oh, never mind, there's a foil. See, 1 second, I got a sweat jacket on, I gotta take this thing off.
Brett, would... Okay. Brett, was your guy my guy? Whoa.
Okay. I am shocked. We are
I have 3 blues.
still only at 1 watcher.
I'm
And whoever they are, they're either on something Apple or they don't feel like chatting.
I can hold Memphis and bandages 5-5 or more. Get some meds.
Well, I got the first sketch, but I didn't show it yet. I was waiting for some people to get on. Especially people that are a little bit more familiar with the sketches in regards to quantity that some of the artists did. You know, I saw Blue Jays post, you know, regarding the 3 or 5 artists that he still needed to have a master set. And since he had pulled the, was it Mike James?
Wait, like, don't tell me that. Like, he was loud. Oh, what do you... You don't need to get it right. It's like OG Rocket Ride someone? Oh, like up?
There's our autograph. I would have thought between Blue Jay, Bearman, and Dr. Ghostbuster that one of those 3 would have been on.
Wait, Chris. Rocket Ride needs a normal one.
Okay.
Josh, what do you want to go on?
First box is done. We'll start with our cell. Oops.
A normal RPG.
You know, in one of the, which one's it?
Wait, do I have to jump?
In one of the other cases, I'm pretty sure we pulled some cells that Dave Coulier. We had pulled some cells where they were like wearing ship.
No, it didn't work. It didn't work.
Captain's hats. All right, in our sketch, I believe I can't really read it. I'm pretty sure that's Fur Galicia. Apologies regarding the pronunciation. Yep, they're on here, so pretty sure that's who that is. So there's our first one. Oh, we're at 3.
Wait, Chris, let's try this again.
Stay open. So the first box screwed up my normal thing here where the sketch is right hand side, 3rd pack up. So I'm going to open these up in not necessarily a random order, but in an order that at least try and make it so that the sketch and autograph come later in the box. Since I got that sketch the 2nd pack in. That is a rough cell. There's it's like they drew on it, erased it, drew again. I'll let that
Alright,
focus.
I'm just gonna keep jumping. What the?
So, not exactly sure what's going on with that one. Okay.
Wait, Josh, can you put me down? Oh wait, no, I'm on the wrong one.
I'll try this.
No, I'm. Wait, yo. Wait, how high am I stairs?
Maybe on a bad acid trip it is.
No, but yeah, when I got on the rocket, I was still lagging. I couldn't tell what my stairs were doing. My savior. Dude, they're gonna like really nice and smooth. Like they're done perfectly. That's a nice game. Wait, just meet the bush, meet the bush, meet the bush.
Let's try going from the bottom up.
Oh, here's
sketch.
Wait, is that theirs? You'll try. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a... I'm returning fire. I think so. I have bandages. That's fine. Only 5 of them. Wait, are they back here? Oh, where are you going? I'll get Brett too, Chris. Chris. There's a thing for you. Chris, there's bandage behind you. Chris, can you get out of this bandage behind you?
Figures.
Guy on me. Oh, never mind. That's Brett. That's Brett. Yeah, Brett.
Alright, so maybe there's no autograph in this box.
Don't think it's
Let's see. Nope, no autograph in this box. Sketch.
Oh,
Bruce Gerlach. So what you up to tonight, Robo, besides watching this?
Follow him up. Dude, Josh. I'm on the door for you when you're done.
I have this trash bag next to me, and for the life of me, I cannot keep it open. So I can get those bottoms.
I'll do it.
I used to love watching Kitchen Nightmares. God, that show cracked me up.
I see one.
But never watched Master Chef.
I have no idea.
There was another show he had that I used to watch. It was another English show. Well, obviously, I mean, he's English, but he wasn't in America.
I'm just saying I am still here. I'm gonna put that out there.
There's a good one. It was like he had his own restaurant, and then he would have like two teams would have to cook at his restaurant, and then the patrons would pick the better.
Jenny.
They would pick the better. Whoever made the better appetizer, entree, and dessert.
Hold on. Is there an extra guided?
Can't remember exactly what it was, like the name of the show or anything. Tell you what, though, the best, I'll call it a reality type show like that, reality competition, is my wife and I, we watch Forged in Fire. That is the best show. Yeah, no, this show was. God, I wish I could remember. It had to have been on at least 5-6 years ago. Or, like I said, it was like a restaurant of his that was made specifically for the show, and then people would come, and it'd be like, all right, here's, the fireman, Firehouse 315 against, I don't know, whatever, Sally's Beauty.
Wait.
Something along those lines. Like I said, I can't entirely remember what it was. But if you've never seen or if you haven't watched it, look up Forged in Fire. It's on Tuesday nights on the History Channel. And these people make knives. It is the coolest. And I really like it because it's not fake. Most of the people, like the contestants, they're not on there to try and grab their 15 minutes of fame by being some kind of, crazy person. It's pretty straightforward. It's been on for, I think this is the 4th or 5th season, so I mean it's been on for a while. But I mean the skill involved to watch this, it's pretty neat.
No, Chris killed final.
But when I'm flipping channels, I'll see reruns of Kitchen Nightmares. I'll still watch it. All right, so we got this out of the way. Here's our standard slime slide. Not sure if you saw, I posted in my break thread. I submitted Black Panther today, so I'll finally get that one in. We still have some time on that. Jason Reitman.
It's kind of annoying when you're on the rocket. Helps so fast.
Bring this light down a little bit more. That should help us out. Or maybe not. Let's try to get the right mix of doing this without the glare. I gotta figure out what the deal is, why this just takes forever to focus. And somebody remind me here. I'm pretty sure this gentleman had passed away. This Jofel B. Cube.
It's. Wait, what are the sides? It's here.
I believe he passed away last year. I apologize if he didn't, Mr. Cube. Yeah, I wish they would release for Black Panther. I wish they would release some sort of, at least give a little hint. They have to have some of the signers back. But I think that, like I said, my thoughts is it's going to be, I mean, price-wise, it's priced like Guardians of the Galaxy, not like Thor. So I'm thinking it's going to be like Guardians Part 2. That's why I keep holding off on that Marvel Annual. And that comes out in 2 weeks, I think. Just because I feel like I'm missing something with the break. But I have a feeling that that's going to be a dud.
That you can make it.
So I've been kind of hesitant to put that one in because they're doing the manufactured patches. And the manufactured patches are main hits in the product.
Chris, what are these guys blowing up?
And I can't imagine too many people will be happy to grab something like that. That's a instead of getting a sketch. I also need to put in Daredevil. I don't know if we'll get to break it because Blowout said they only, for some reason, Blowout wasn't allowed to buy it from Upper Deck. I don't know the logistics behind how they handle that whole thing with their internet stores and brick and mortar stores and all that kind of crap. So I think they just ended up buying it on the secondary market. So I was told that I could put in for a break, but they only had one case. And here's a duplicate cell. And if it fills, if they sell the case before we fill, then obviously we don't get the break. So I have to put in for that.
How long does it take to rocket ride?
I know. I did. I thought that show was great. I really enjoyed watching it. I can't believe that it got canceled. I mean, I guess the ratings weren't there.
When we say we're going somewhere, can we go there, please? I'm at 80.
Yeah, I know. She's in another show. There's our sketch. I saw a commercial. What was it? Maybe she might be in a show on Stars, HBO. I feel like she's on, and it's like an old, you know, it's like set back in old English times, like a Victorian era show. I feel like I saw her in that, but don't quote me if it wasn't her. Thought it was.
Control the Streets Volume 1.
You know, with all the Marvel shows, I need to catch up. I never finished the second season of Daredevil.
I hate cribbing things.
Yeah, well, I ended up taking 3 spots because I'm hoping I want to get some stuff for myself. And I actually hope I don't get high picks because as much as I would like an autograph, I want the foil parallels and, you know, I'll take a base spot, some kind of inserts. I like that stuff better, but I agree. I can't get anybody else in my house to watch it because they have to. It's like you got to kind of take it for what it is. It's meant to be, you know, a little goofy. It's funny, you know, and then they'll turn it on. You know, the action and the drama when they need to. What are you doing, Jenny? Oh, excuse me, 1 second here. Dog, you wanted to come say hi. What are you doing, baby girl?
I just need an RPG, like anything else you're not doing now.
Go lay in the bed. Come on, go lay in your bed. I'm opening cards right now. I can't pick you up. Sorry.
Wait, Brett. If you're home at your house. Brett, is there a spare RPG?
Well, if you got 2 cases, you usually end up getting. I don't know how they'll do it any different, but you usually get like 2 numbered ones. Ernie Hudson. And got ourselves a nice sketch here. What is that? Bianca Thompson, right? Is the last name? A checklist just to make sure. It is Thompson. Yep, Thompson.
Brett, get me. Yo, Brett, get me. Brett, come.
I'm just for Legends of Tomorrow. I'm shocked that they didn't get on the list of signers. They didn't have. Oh God, I'm drawing a blank.
You got like right there.
They didn't have Wentworth Miller. They didn't have Dominic Purcell, and they didn't have. Was it Garber? I mean, besides that, I think they got everybody else.
Because I have half a brain. Okay.
But they're also definitely going smart that they're combining seasons, like how they like how Sons of Anarchy was. So they're doing, you know, seasons 1 and 2.
And I just unlimited every.
Because I think they're realizing, even with the popular CW shows, you know, Arrow and Flash, that it's hard to support a season every season because, you know, the main cast pretty much stays the same.
No.
So they do this, then they can wait a year. Yeah, I know. I mean, a dual autograph of Purcell and Miller would have been awesome. Or Garber and I don't know the name of the guy that plays Jefferson.
You want a mini then?
Where's the dog? Never mind, I can hear. But I like collecting the set, so you won't have to worry too much. I mean, if there's a really cool wardrobe waiting for me, or maybe an autograph card with a cool inscription, I might have to go and get that, but I'll end up going for the parallels and inserts and stuff.
never been here.
Sketch.
Never mind. We got a thing of feedback in direction. Is that you?
Our first patch, which is Melnitz. So if they pretty much follow the way they always do, so we'll have
Yeah. It's already landing.
it's Griffin, Alexander, and yeah, Vankman, I think.
Josh, it's already like on the ground. Like, I think it's even 11.
Go on your bed.
I'm at 40.
Come on. Over here. No, over here. Come on, dog. Get in your bed. Go on, go lay in the bed. Always afraid she's gonna go hide in the corner and pee or poop or something.
Lower to the ground. Yo, Josh, put me on this loop. Put me on this loop. Oh. Well, I got him.
Yeah, the only thing I've ordered a binder for is the Valerian Steel set. I haven't never bothered to get a binder. Well, no, that's not true. Older Rittenhouse stuff, like I have the Justice League and the DC Legacy. I have their binders, but I never bothered with a Cryptozoic binder because I never had anything more than a base set or something. Got ourselves a printing plate. Let me flip this back over. Let me, you know the way I do it, I gotta find the regular version of it, and then I'll show you. This looks like a trips and traps piece. No, that's not it. Matter of fact, you know what? Breaking Bad, when they weren't able to get Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston, I tried doing a break, but it never happened.
Right there.
Never filmed, I should say. Ben Stein.
Come on.
And another nice sketch here. Mary Bellamy. Yeah, it's better than back in the day when all it had was one of the promos when you get the binder.
Star Wars.
You know, I'm almost half embarrassed to say this, but I still haven't watched Breaking Bad. I have all the box sets because they were on a Black Friday special a few years back, and I watched the first episode. I mean, it was awesome. Oh, come on, 3 of the same one now. Just haven't had a chance to watch them. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. All you guys on Blowout keep me too busy opening up cards. I don't get enough free time to watch. Here's a sketch, and I have no clue what that signature is. Maybe there's a better version of it on the front. Well, again, if they were able to get Paul and Cranston, that Breaking Bad set would have been a home run. It was just when you can't get either of the two main guys, it just makes it that, that much harder.
Is anyone going here? Where were you on Middle House?
And I'm really, I mean, it really must be that for Cranston at least, either his agent probably never even told him, or he's just so busy, because he really is, that he just couldn't sign. Because he definitely seems to be like a really, really cool guy. Oh, there it was. See that one right past it. Yeah, this is D5. I noticed the last couple of cases when I sorted them, D5 from the Tricks and Traps. That one I'm missing. Like I could probably make like 3 other sets if I just had that one card. So there is yellow printing plate.
Chris, come here when you're done over there. What are you watching? What are you watching?
Yeah, that's exactly how he seems.
Yeah, but there's some guys near me.
Some people are just generally nice. I remember probably a couple years ago, what was he doing on Broadway? Was it an FDR one-man show that Cranston was doing on Broadway? I want to say when he was doing that, roughly around that time, he went on to Howard Stern and just to, listen to him talk pretty, laid back, and he was familiar with the show, so he was making fun of the, that was at LBJ, okay. And it was somebody, I couldn't remember who. And to hear him making fun of some of the people on the show, it just kind of gives you that feeling like they're just a normal person. And not some kind of an elitist. Because they're rich and famous.
Brett, you clutch this? Go. Chris, come over here.
Alright, so no autograph in that box. And our sketch. So it's not signed on the front. So there it is.
Brett, can you make rush him? Oh, he's coming, Brett. He's coming.
And
Josh, he's fighting. Again, Brett.
There's the signature. Come on, focus. Son of a gun. Come on, focus.
If we had a cursor, you would have won that.
Oh, there it goes. So whoever that is. Signature doesn't look familiar to me. Not saying we haven't pulled one with that signature on it out of 17 pieces, but it's not ringing a bell. On the whole, I'm liking our sketches in this case. I think they're pretty good. Let's skip the middle row. The sketches seem to be in the middle row more than the right row. In this case.
There they are.
There's our autograph. Kurt Fuller. Not going to hide that one. Well, the thing to your advantage here is that most people are just going after sketches now because everybody already has multiple Aykroyd autographs. So, I mean, one of the last couple of cases, the sketches were so good, the Aykroyd went, what, like at number 5 or something.
Yes, Josh had fee and that's
Not that I want to jinx us, but I'm trying to remember how many cases of this that I opened at release. But out of, let's just say 22-ish cases, I think I've only not gotten an Aykroyd 3 times. Not so, I mean, he's almost won a case.
no,
Not signed on the back. Didn't look at the front yet.
here.
And also, more than not, if you ever notice, if you watch these videos straight through, the Aykroyd almost always is like the last box, because the way they pack them, he's always one of those top 2 boxes. Well, again, almost always. I don't want to say always. And especially depending on who's ahead of you in your cases. So, like, you know, I can't say for sure, but, you know, like, Dr. Ghostbuster and Bearman and Blue Jays, those guys, they want sketches. So as long as there's something even remotely good that they want. Alright, so the autograph, I already said it was Kurt Fuller. I grabbed the wrong, that's the big soft sleeves. And I think, isn't that is that Benjamin Glendening that signs his name like that? Is he in this? Yeah, he is. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought he signs it like that weird symbol kind of looking thing. So we're 5 boxes left. And we've only gotten 1 patch so far, so we should be getting patches in 3 of these 5. We usually end up with 8 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 of these 5 will have a cell in them. Ah, there you are, Blue Jays. Yeah, I'll give you a quick run through the sketches at the end here. Dings on this pack. I think the sketches are pretty good. We just needed one of the Ghostbuster experts to go on the rarity of some of the sketch artists. I'm pretty sure we just pulled a Benjamin Glendening. And then there's one that I don't know the signature on at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Yeah, I don't remember pulling too many of him. Who were the 3, 4, 5 people that you needed? And by the way, I saw that Tully. That is an insane sketch that you pulled. What was it, Mike James? I can understand why that guy only did 8. See, like this right here, like that name of this particular sketch artist. All right, we didn't pull any. We didn't pull any of those guys. We pulled Mary Bellamy, Bianca Thompson, the Glendening, the one that I don't know who it is, Bruce Gerlach. This one here, just by name, I mean, it's Roger Andrews. It's just a name that doesn't ring a bell to me. So if we have pulled it, it couldn't have been a lot of them. You know, and it's funny, somebody had made a comment when you showed off that sketch that it looks more like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and
oh my God.
It is kind of funny how the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, like he wears a similar type of apparatus. There's our autograph. Alright, so now we're just looking. Oh, here's our patch. Spangler.
I'm gonna wait to see if Josh would be so mad. I don't even know. Y'all think there's any rocks in there? Oh my god.
I can tell you that our animated cells have been crap this particular case so far. So unless the last couple end up being something, this is now the 4th cell of that same general pose. You know, you might say that, but they don't mix up when you get crap cells like that. But when, you know, we have a good, clean cell of like the whole group standing looking right at you, you only get one of those. Alright, a little bit better on the autograph. So we got ourselves Jennifer Runyon. Come on, focus. There it goes. Alright, so there she is. And then, like I said, I don't recognize the name too easy. But again, a really cool sketch. Roger Andrews. So I don't know the rarity of that one.
So how do you take it out? Are you putting your finger... Try to slide it in. Maybe there's something in it. What is it? You can taste it. Wait, slide your finger over the little celery bubble.
Running out of trash space here. Hold 1 second. Hey, Jake. Can you slide that box over here, please? Can you slide that box over here, please? Thank you. There's trash bags about to overflow.
Just shove it in there. I mean, that's right. That's what I mean.
Yeah, we definitely have some good sketches. I mean, with the Glendinning is nice. That Andrews is nice. The Bianca Thompson is really cool.
Did your sister do something?
Oh, I know who that is. Couldn't quite read the signature. That's a duo. That'll give it away. There's probably only 1 or 2. That's not foil. Now that I got the light shining on me. Yep. Now that I have the light shining on me, it's a little bit harder to see the foils on some of them.
Wait, Brett, do you have a pair of tweezers at your house? Try to take the disc out that way. Hey, Brett, try and do it using like your fingernails or tweezers. Alright, that's why I think I said tweezers.
So, Adam, it's probably a little bit far for you, I believe.
There's reach.
Are you going to the Allentown show this weekend? Yes, we did.
Are you here?
Yellow plate for D5 of the Tricks and Traps.
Josh, can you change the Power Club thing? Did not,
You go to, what is that, like Red Robin or something? They do that dinner? Or no, it was at the hotel this year, I think. I forget what they call it. I live far enough away that I'm not going to drive. There's our autograph. I'm not going to drive up there just to go to dinner.
Yeah,
It'd be nice though, because they always give out, like they've been giving out custom, or I shouldn't say custom, but special promos for people at the dinner. Oh, I thought you were further away.
No,
Well, I should be going on Sunday, unless the weather changes for the worse again and my son's game gets canceled tomorrow.
Yeah, the other side. You gotta read this.
Have a game Saturday. What's Saturday? Tomorrow. Have a game tomorrow up in Trenton, and then Sunday I'm gonna skip his game, which that's only just right in well, I shouldn't say only. It's still 35 minutes away.
You just restart it. Let's see.
In Harrison Township.
I think. Wait. Kurt, you know what AJ's Xbox looks like that one time? I think that's what Brett's Xbox looks like, but like he does. Well, like he doesn't know that that's the problem.
So we're less than 3.5 boxes to
Yeah,
go.
but if I'm FIFA getting me.
This is something here. Here's our other cell. Really, dude? Class 7 slime. Oh, here's a cell.
Has 73 curve on that. Well, I have 75 curve.
There's some
Yeah.
flying dog things.
Matt has 83 curve. I think Matt's gonna get all the free picks. Wow, I am 95.
Alright, so that's it for the slimes, because that's 2. I don't think I've ever got more than that. We're at 2 patches, so we should have 2 more of those. And I think we're at 6 of the animated cells, so we should have 2 more of those in those last 3 boxes. Alright, so first up is our autograph. Since I grabbed that first, there you go, Robo. There's your Dan Aykroyd. And Adam and Becca Cleveland.
I don't know what to tell you, Brett. Josh, can you stop buying everything in your life? And it's crap.
Now comes the part where you overthink about your spot, and will that Aykroyd still be there based on the sketches and who's picking ahead of you.
What now?
There's our sketch. Yeah, I've been pulling a ton of that guy lately.
Wait, we started game. Alright, we're searching. You're beating it.
Not even exaggerating. The sketch we just pulled. Didn't look at it by quality wise, so I couldn't tell you what it looks like. But the artist, we had to have pulled 5 or 6 of his sketches in the last few cases. Yeah, the sketches have to be total crap for Dr. G to not take a sketch and take that Aykroyd instead. And there's definitely sketches in here that he'll take over Aykroyd. And Nabsy usually takes sketches too. I don't know what he specifically is looking for.
They're looking like New York, LA, and Hollywood. Is it working? What does that even mean? No.
It's either 3 or 4. I forget which. In this case, he did good. He has 2 high picks.
Dude, Matt, what are you doing saying? You can have shot.
Here's our Griffin patch. Well, as soon as these are done, I'm going to put in for more.
I was taking pictures of talking.
I think I'm just going to roll 2 again. That'll
Josh,
put
give
us
us cool kids.
19 and 20.
I said give us cool kits, not a random. Wait, Chris, who are you again? Who are you? Matt, who are you? Okay. Josh, who are you?
Alright. Autograph, no big deal. Dave Florek.
Do you remember who I am?
And sketch is Dan Schaefer.
I am not young, man. This is the complete opposite of dumb. This is spectacular.
Ooh.
Isn't that really good? Wow.
Let's see, I'm just curious where are we at right now.
Yes,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So both of these will have autographs, or at least they should.
It didn't save?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Hold on,
10.
it's
We're already at 10 sketches. So we might not have any more sketches.
I think it's me.
I still think I think we'll have one more sketch. I don't think we're going to get shut out. But we should definitely have 2 more autographs. One more of the name patches.
Josh is 6'9".
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one more cell. And that should do it.
Hold on. You guys remember to like cross it to me? Okay. Red, 6'5".
There's a cell.
Cross it. Cross it.
At least we end on a better cell, better than all the others.
Here. Yeah.
Again, we could always get an extra cell, but extra cell, extra sketch. Probably not.
Oh man, it's just puzzles. But they're 50 already. I'm looking at the back of everything, so I'm not overlooking it. Alright, well, may not. Wait, Brett, are you fuel?
Autograph.
Good job, man. Nothing. You can't miss me. Brett, don't bring him to me and Josh. I mean, I'll still get the header, but yeah. Whip it. Oh, okay. Yeah, bro, aren't you the right man?
Sketch.
I just realized.
I don't know if I hid that quick enough or if you saw the name on it.
Kind of noticed right on
Not I don't think it's a super rare artist, but I saw it real quick. It's definitely a different sketch. I think it'll do well in the draft. Because I know we've pulled sketches by this guy before.
What's that guy's headband? That's like a girl. Like that's a girl. I mean, I'm Brett Longo, so that's basically Jesus. Oh, Brett. Oh.
So getting the plate, 2 slime cells, and we're at 11 sketches. So I guess that'll end up putting us at 42 hits on this box.
We won't count you.
So the last 3 right now will snake up.
Yeah,
I can't imagine us having another sketch. Not saying it doesn't happen, but we're not that lucky. Autograph is Annie Potts. And our sketch is Danny Silva. So we got ourselves sexy Janine in a bikini. So that's definitely an atypical sketch.
That was a great ball.
That's the kind of thing people look for.
Good header first. That was a great ball.
You see, that'll actually. You'll see that. I bet you that'll go higher just because it's different. Somebody posted. Did they post today, or maybe somebody commented on it? I forget. It's one of those sets where it's just all naked girl sketches, or naked girls, or girls in bikinis and stuff. I don't get them.
Here, Matt, here.
I mean, obviously people collect them, otherwise they wouldn't make them.
Is it a question? Banger.
Just like the Women of Marvel sets, and that Marvel Gems that we just that I just opened up the 10 box. It's really a nice looking product. No, not bench warmers. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I got you.
It's pretty good.
Started to answer before I actually read your post.
No, just keep it. Okay. I'm staying right longer.
There's our autograph.
Wait, Josh, how tall are you?
I gotta go back for a second here.
To normal?
Okay, for a second I thought we had already. It's John Rolfman. Nobody special.
It's better like to draw out the guys to leave one taller than them.
Right, so got one stack left. We already got the autograph, so there should be a patch in here somewhere. I'm not sure if I'm at 9 cells or, excuse me, at 7 cells or 8 cells. I was gonna say this felt like it. And good old Alexander.
Isn't ASIC running shoes?
So there might be a cell. I don't know. I'm not gonna stop to count.
I got back like 3 in the morning last night. I made you my tea.
I saw the foils of the checklist and the cover, the header card. So whoever gets the foil lot, you got the front and the back. Okay, all done. Like I said, last autograph was John Rolfman. There he is. Alright, so quick recap here, so I want to count them out. So we had the plate, our 4 patches, 2 cells, so that's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 autographs, Aykroyd, Runyon, Hudson, Potts, so that's 17. The cells honestly were crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got our 8. So that's 25. Foils is 26. 6 base spots. Wait a minute. I screwed up my counting. Oh. So our Danny Silva, Janine in a bikini. I'll do it this way. Oh yeah, Ferg Galicia was the first one. That was a cool sketch. Bruce Gerlach. Oh yeah, and maybe you can help me out. I could have sworn, and I apologize if I'm wrong. This is Jofel or Joffel Cube. I thought he passed away last year. Bianca Thompson, Mary Bellamy. This is the one I don't know who it is. That's the signature on the back. Let's see if this will focus. Yeah, it's a shame. He does good work. Not focusing. Come on, focus. It's even hard. There it goes. That's the signature on the back. That's the sketch.
Can you guys hurry up?
Benjamin Glendening, Roger Ann. You saw these. Becca, Schaefer, and Danny Still already said. Alright, so that's 11, right? Yeah, 11, 15, 16, 18, 28, 36, 37. That's 43. 43 total spots in this break. So, not bad. Let's move all this stuff off to the side. I'm going to stop so I can save this video, and then we will get right on to case 18. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in a minute.